One day, Twilight Sparkle was called to Canterlot to welcome some important visitors from a far-off land. While the other princesses met with the visitors, Twilight was asked to wait outside the throne room. Twilight was confused. Even though she was a princess, it didn't seem like she got to do anything important.
Is there anything else I can do to assist with their visit?
I'm sorry, Twilight, but their visit is already over.
Something wrong?
Princess Luna raises the moon, Princess Celestia raises the sun, you protect the Crystal Empire, and all I seem to do is smile and wave.
Later that night, a unicorn stallion was walking home from the market when he met a mysterious creature.
Very sorry. You came out of nowhere.
The creature called himself Tirek and stole the unicorn's magic before disappearing into the night.
I am Lord Tirek, and I will take what should have been mine long ago.
Princess Luna sensed that Tirek had escaped his prison and was stealing magic.
Then we haven't much time. The stronger he becomes, the more we are all in danger.
The princesses gathered to discuss who would be chosen to capture Tirek.
His time in Tartarus left him very weak. He has just now gained enough strength to use his dark powers.
Celestia decided that Discord was the best choice because he could sense the magical imbalance Tirek caused.
Yes, I'll find him.
No, Twilight. I'm afraid I must call in another to stop Tirek.
Twilight was returning to Ponyville and feeling disappointed when she and her friends ran into Discord.
What are you even doing here, Discord?
Oh, just a bit of light reading before I head off on my extremely important mission. I suppose you all know that I've been tapped to capture a certain escapee.
Discord was bragging about how he was selected to capture Tirek. This made Twilight feel even worse.
Don't you have a creepy magic-stealing villain to track down?
Yes, of course.
Discord brought the ponies to the Tree of Harmony. This was a magical place that held a mysterious chest.
It's just that I couldn't help but notice that Twilight hasn't yet opened this little chest of hers.
Before he left, Discord hinted that the key to opening the chest might be in the Journal of Friendship.
Oopsie doopsie, I almost left with the little journal you've all been keeping. I've bookmarked a few of the more interesting passages. You really should take a look.
Back at the library, Twilight realized that her friends had each received a special gift for making a tough decision.
I found that each of you has had to face a situation where living up to the element of harmony you represent wasn't easy.
Twilight wondered if the gifts they had received might help them find the keys.
Each of you received something from the pony whose life you helped change.
Meanwhile, Discord found Tirek and captured him. Tirek was surprised to see Discord doing a good deed.
Oh, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for my friends.
Tirek wanted Discord to help him instead. He convinced Discord that the ponies weren't his true friends.
I am surprised that someone with your intellect does not see this. Friendship is but a new form of imprisonment. Join me, Discord, and reclaim your greatness.
Twilight and her friends returned to the chest and discovered their gifts were actually keys.
Pinkie Pie, you realize that seeing your friend laugh was more important than proving you were a better party planner than Cheese Sandwich.
Yeah! That turned out to be the best party ever!
Rarity, Even after Surrey took advantage of your generosity at Fashion Week in Manhattan, you didn't let it cause you to abandon your generous spirit.
I simply couldn't have lived with myself if I didn't do something special for the friends who've always been so generous to me.
Applejack, do you remember when you had to tell every pony that the tonic Granny bought from the Flim Flam brothers didn't really work?
It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do.
Fluttershy, it was when you realized that the way to show kindness to the Breezies was by forcing them to leave your home.
I knew that as difficult as it was, pushing them away was the kindest thing I could do.
Twilight noticed that there was still one key missing. She still had to earn her key.
There's still one key missing. The key that represents the element of magic. My element.
Twilight's friends encouraged her, but Twilight knew she hadn't earned her key yet.
Think, Twilight. When have you completed a difficult magical task, and in doing so, encouraged another pony to do the same?
I haven't. If I had, I would have written about it in the journal.
Just then, Twilight received a letter from Canterlot. She was needed at once. The princesses discovered that Tirek was on his way to the castle to steal their special alicorn magic.
Tirek is set on possessing alicorn magic. When he comes for us, we cannot have what he is looking for.
We do not believe that Tirek is aware that a fourth alicorn princess exists in Equestria. If we transfer our magic to you, Tirek will not know where it is gone.
Twilight agreed to let the other princesses transfer their power to her so she could protect the alicorn magic.
This is the role I am meant to play as a princess of Equestria. I will not fail to do my duty.
Celestia, Luna, and Cadence transferred their alicorn magic to Twilight's sparkle to keep it safe. Now that Twilight had all of the alicorn magic, she left the castle to hide it from Tirek. Tirek seized the castle with Discord's help. He rewarded Discord by giving him a golden medallion.
Here, I want you to have something. I give it to you as a sign of my gratitude and loyalty.
But Tirek became angry when he discovered that Twilight's sparkle was hiding the alicorn magic.
There is a fourth, and you did not tell me this? Where is her castle?
Castle? Oh, no. Princess Twilight lives above a library in Ponyville.
Discord thought Tirek was his good friend, so he helped trap Twilight's friends in a cage.
Ta-ta!
Why are you doing this? I thought we were friends.
Oh, we were. But Tirek offered me so much more than just tea parties. Surely you saw this coming?
I didn't. I really didn't.
Discord knew Twilight would trade the alicorn magic for her friends.
You really think she'd do anything for them?
If Twilight has magic to give, it will be yours. Soon there won't be a Pegasus, Earth Pony, or Unicorn who will be able to stand up against us.
Tirek didn't need Discord's help anymore, so he absorbed Discord's magic too.
You've helped me grow strong. You've provided the means by which I can obtain Princess Twilight's magic. And now you are no longer of any use to me.
Discord realized that Tirek tricked him and was not his friend. Discord felt betrayed.
But you said this was a sign of your gratitude and loyalty.
Just then, Twilight Sparkle arrived to defend her friends. Tirek demanded her alicorn magic.
You're going to give me what I want.
Twilight dodged Tirek's attack, but her home was destroyed. Determined to defend her friends, Twilight shot a magic beam at Tirek. Tirek fired back, and the beams erupted into a huge magical explosion. Since Tirek couldn't beat Twilight in battle, he thought maybe he could trick her instead. Tirek proposed a trade.
It appears we are at an impasse. How about a trade, Princess Twilight? Their release for all the alicorn magic in Equestria.
Twilight thought this may be her only chance to save her friends, so she agreed to give up the alicorn magic.
I will give you my magic in exchange for my friends.
Tirek released the ponies, but Twilight would not leave without Discord. She insisted that he be released too.
After the way he has betrayed you, you still call him a friend?
Release him!
If that's what you want.
Discord thanked Twilight for forgiving him. He apologized for betraying the ponies.
Thank you, Twilight. I'm sorry.
With her friends free, Twilight Sparkle released her alicorn magic to Tirek.
Your turn.
Tirek grew even stronger. The ponies were not sure how they would defeat Tirek now. Discord thanked Twilight for showing him the importance of friendship. He gave her his treasured medallion.
Tirek tricked me into believing that he could offer me something more valuable than friendship. When I say that it is a sign of our true friendship, I am telling the truth.
Twilight and her friends realized that Discord's medallion might be the final key to the chest.
You think that might be the last one we need? We have to get to the chest.
Twilight Sparkle and her friends returned to the chest with the medallion. It was the final key.
Together! I think we have to do this together!
Suddenly, the Tree of Harmony came alive with a fantastic new magic they had never seen before. The majestic power was the magic of friendship. They would now be able to face Tirek together. The ponies returned to challenge Tirek, supercharged with the most powerful magic of all.
How is this possible? You have no magic!
Twilight and her friends used their magic to drain Tirek of all his powers and send him away. With Tirek defeated, the ponies used their new powers to restore all the stolen magic to Equestria. The magic even created a brand new castle just for Twilight Sparkle and her friends.
Sweet Celestia! Are you all seeing what I'm seeing?
The ponies would now serve Equestria by spreading the magic of friendship across the land. Twilight Sparkle had become the princess of friendship and celebrated with her friends by her side. The end.